But it does interesting concept. All right, what the fuck is this? I kept seeing this. Tom Cruise is in a new movie, which I am always hype about. I literally last night I watched A Few Good Men again. And then I watched then I watched the movie again. But no, it just reminded me. I remember my wife was like, "Oh, it's a shame Tom Cruise is such a weird Scientologist." I think he needs that. Like, I think there's certain people. They're like, "Oh, he's such a weirdo." Like my big example is always Pedro Pascal. Like, he's such a weirdo. I know he sucks ass. I wouldn't leave my wife around him for any amount of time. I wouldn't, he'd be a fucking. You'd be at a party with Pedro Pascal, and then it would get to that point where he's like pontificating on life, and he's like, describing what he thinks about the universe and shit, and you're like, this guy fucking sucks. I can't fucking wait to watch him in another movie. You need him to kind of suck. Like, go watch fucking Eddington. Absolutely bodies that movie. He's a great actor, and you need some of these actors to fucking they're fucking pretending for a living. They're pretending. They're becoming other people for a living. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, I've done a incredibly minimal amount of acting, and you have to like even the simplest, because like the minimal amount of acting I've done, you gotta like, I was essentially just being myself, but you still gotta like get your head in a, they'll be like, "You ready to go?" And you'll be like, "Give me 2 seconds." Like, I did that. I was like, "Give me 2 seconds." And then you have these other actors who are doing like high level shit. It's like, you don't think they need to be a little bit fucking weird to do this job? Let them be weird, man. Let them be fucking weird, because that's how you get these movies. Just like, if they end up harming people, like what was the one guy, Army Hammer, he wants to like eat people. I don't think he ever actually ate anyone, but he kind of wants to. All right, maybe that guy doesn't get to play the game. You sit this one out, Army. You want to eat people. Tom Cruise. I mean, Scientology is a pretty evil organization, but I mean, go watch his movies, and then you rethink, like, how evil are they? You know what I mean? You watch it and you go, man, he's really good in A Few Good Men. How bad is Scientology?
Everything changes. One day you're a cat. Just take a little taste for daddy. Come on, sweetheart. Or a king. Next day you're just ashes in a box.
How long would you say she has? Between 2 weeks and 5 minutes?
Mr. Rockwell, my name is Sandy Clarkson.
Yeah, Sandy. How you been, buddy? You're the man with the 5-foot crap. Now, glacier over there in Greenland, it shifts 5 feet. Now, this desk in front of me is bigger than 5 feet.
Mr. Rockwell.
My dick is a tenth of that size. What do you want me to shut down a $1 billion platform over something that's 10 times the size of my dick?
Oh, I don't believe you understand what's happening, sir.
What did you just say?
Sorry, sir.
Well, I know perfectly well what's going on there, because I'm paying for the whole thing. I'm paying for your fucking 90% Hungarian goose down winter jacket. I'm paying your salary. You want to shut her down?
Well,
say it!
Mr. President, we're utterly unprotected against a disaster of this magnitude.
What's our worst case scenario?
$18 trillion, sir.
Is that all the bad fucking news?
Oh, there's the nuclear waste, too.
Oh, man. Digger here got us into this mess, and Digger's gonna dig us out again.
Well, let's fucking go.
You knew, long before the rest of us. That is why it is your problem!
If we can't control the course of nature, at least we can control the narrative.
But it happened.
Mother Nature, she loved the winter!
You're gonna save the world.
All right, fellas, Mother Nature wants to fight.
Is he okay?
Mr. President.
Mr. President?
Fuck this iceberg, let's dance!
Help me shape the story.
They already know the story.
They know the facts. The story has yet to be told. When all else fails, you hit it with the truth. The hard truth. Just bang, bang, bang. Woo! Woo! Burning down the Feels good, doesn't it? Ask my girl.
There we go. Yeah. They saying crazy title. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. You think it looks mid, Kevin? I think it looks good. I think it looks interesting. I think there's going to be a good level of, a good, interesting level of social commentary. But I hope they don't. I hope they don't hammer it into in your face. Like let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. People get mad. A lot of times. Like they'll talk about it with like music or certain things. They'll be like, this isn't supposed to be political. And then people go, well, actually, they'll give like, because like people will get mad about it for like obvious reasons because all the political messaging now is like aggressively heavy handing. And people go like, things used to not be political, which is not true. They don't realize that it just wasn't so fucking heavy handed. So the people who didn't want to have to pay attention to the politics could still have a good time. It's like in actuality, the politics part just got like you guys got shittier at it. So like don't piggyback on more talented people because the current version is much shittier. Like most people, when they include the politics now, it's substantially more heavy-handed and shitty. But yeah, no, so it's like the politics stuff has always been in there, but I always think a good oh, did the stream fucking shut down? Damn. All right. I had a feeling that would happen. Whatever. It's all good. I'm getting this for the YouTube clip later. But what was I trying to say? Well, here, let me pull this down just in case, like, because sometimes when it stops the stream, it's like the metadata in the background going on and on and on or whatever. Because I know the other stream the stream that I did the other day, it got blocked, and then I just cut out the fucking segment and it stopped being blocked. But anyway, no, I'm very curious to see how heavy-handed or not heavy-handed the political shit is there, because you can tell it's there. You can tell like everyone except that one, I believe he was Indian or Middle Eastern, I can't remember. Everyone but him was like old white guys, but they weren't just white, they were like obnoxiously pale the way that it was shot. And I also like the speaking of the way it was shot, stylistically, it actually had a similar sort of depth of field thing that they were doing in that Superman movie. So I saw that, and hopefully that doesn't turn into just a stylistic thing everyone rips off. But if someone does it occasionally, it'll be a cool thing. Okay, we're back. I thought so. Yeah, a lot of times when YouTube does that kind of shit, they basically just do it till you take it down. Yeah, I think it'll be cool and it'll work for this movie, but I hope like a bunch of movies don't just try to like take that. But I do like this new lack of almost lack of depth of field, and like it'll be this weird thing where it's like you're watching the movie in 16:9, but because of the lack of depth of field, it gives this like boxy 4:3 vibe, even though it's still physically in 16:9. It's like how, oh wait, that won't make sense to anyone. No, just never mind, that won't make sense. I'm like, it's a good point, but I don't know if I'll be able to explain it right without rambling on. But yeah, I think the concept is really cool. I think the trailer was good. They gave you a lot to get excited about it, but they didn't like sort of take any, they didn't give you the whole thing. Like I get that it's, he's got that station for probably oil and shit like that, but what does he mean exactly by digger and shit like that? Which even I gotta tell you, we're going back to Dunbar going crazy title. They know what they're fucking doing with that title. But yeah, man, that looks cool. That looks really fun. It looks like it's going to be kind of like dark, sort of like real dark topics presented in a fun way. And it looks like it'll be some interesting social commentary, like even little shit with, it's kind of funny with the thing we're going through right now with Mitch McConnell, where he's, basically a fucking cucumber. And, and then they had John Goodman there, and he's got the oxygen thing in his nose. It's just some interesting. It's kind of like fucking interesting timing and shit like that. But yeah, man, that looks fun. That looks like it's gonna be a good time. Gonna be some good social commentary. Gonna be some fun, interesting shit. I always love. I always love when they give Tom Cruise like a fucking like basically what they did in Tropic Thunder, how they just give him a totally ridiculous out there character. I think Tom Cruise excels in a much more interesting way when you give him something like that.